Isaac Newton was born on January 4, 1643 in Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England. Born prematurely, he was a weak infant whose survival was uncertain. His father, a prosperous farmer, died before Isaac was born. Newton's mother remarried when he was 3, leaving him in the care of his grandmother. This separation deeply impacted him, fostering a reserved and introspective nature. He attended the King's School in Grantham, showing early aptitude for mechanics and mathematics. In 1661, Newton entered Trinity College, Cambridge, as a sizar, a student who works for their education. There, he studied classical philosophy, but became increasingly drawn to the works of Galileo, Kepler, and Descartes, as well as mathematics and physics. Newton remained a lifelong bachelor and led a private, solitary life. His personality was deeply complex. He was known for being intensely focused and sometimes contentious, especially when challenged. Newton devoted himself entirely to his studies, his role at Cambridge, and his responsibilities at the Royal Mint in later years. In his book Principia Mathematica in 1687, Newton explained the 3 laws of motion. First law, law of inertia. An object stays at rest or in motion unless acted upon by an external force. Second law, force equals mass times acceleration, F equals ma. Third law, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. He also discovered the law of universal gravitation, explaining that gravity is the force pulling objects to the ground and keeping planets in orbit around the Sun. Newton showed that white light is made of different colors by passing it through a prism, creating a rainbow spectrum. He also discovered that these colors could be combined back into white light, which changed the way we understand light and color. Newton developed calculus, a revolutionary type of mathematics that helps explain changes, like the speed of objects or the growth of curves. Although he and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz independently invented it around the same time, sparking a famous dispute, Newton's work had a lasting impact, becoming essential in science, engineering, and beyond. Newton built the first reflecting telescope, improving astronomical observations by eliminating chromatic aberration. In 1665, during the Great Plague, Newton returned to Woolsthorpe and experienced his most productive years. He formulated his laws of motion, theory of gravitation, and experiments with light. By 1667, Newton returned to Cambridge as a Fellow of Trinity College and became the Lucasian Professor of Mathematics in 1669. In 1703, Newton was elected President of the Royal Society, a position he held for 24 years, cementing his influence on the scientific community. In 1696, Newton became Warden of the Royal Mint and later Master of the Mint, focusing on combating counterfeiting and stabilizing England's currency. During his later years, Newton delved into theological studies and alchemy, exploring questions about the universe's divine design. Knighted by Queen Anne in 1705, Newton became Sir Isaac Newton. He was celebrated as one of England's greatest intellectuals and the first scientist to receive such widespread public recognition during his lifetime. Newton passed away on March 31, 1727, in Kensington, London, at the age of 84. He was buried in Westminster Abbey, an honour reserved for England's greatest figures. His scientific principles laid the groundwork for modern physics and astronomy. Newton's legacy is a testament to human intellect and perseverance, making him a symbol of the scientific revolution. His contributions continue to inspire scientists and thinkers worldwide.